Odyssey app.
And 3 Things to Know is sponsored by Oliver Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. The lack of rain is hurting crops in the Garden State. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said that, quote, good progress was made in the Middle East towards a deal that would bring a ceasefire in Israel's offensive in Lebanon. Top story tonight, a Mays Landing woman accused of stealing thousands of dollars from a senior living center where she worked is accused of lying about her son receiving cancer treatments to delay the trial. It's all ahead. I'm Pete Enerato, Phil Casey at the editor's desk. It's been more than a month since the last measurable rainfall in our region. The drought that we're currently experiencing is having an impact on crops throughout the Garden State, and KYW's Mike Doherty has this.
Yields are down between 30 and 80% on the year compared to an average year, according to the New Jersey Agricultural Society. Executive Director Newell Thompson says some farms fared worse than others, but numbers are down across the board.
It is drastic, and we really still haven't seen numbers yet to see what that means in terms of monetary value.
Thompson says most produce crops have been okay. Main problem areas have been commercial corn and soy, which are often exported.
Some fields they won't even get to because it's not worth their time.
And the cranberry crops have been suffering as well because the bogs require a lot of water. And without rain soon, Thompson says more trouble will sprout up.
Because we think forward now, the fall crops, right? So planting the fall grains is going to be a real problem. There is no moisture in the soil.
At the South Jersey Bureau, Mike Doherty, KYW News Radio 103.9 FM.
Conflict in the Middle East, the latest on KYW News Radio.
U.S. officials are in the Middle East for a renewed push to resolve the conflicts in Gaza and Lebanon and to deter an Iranian response to Israel's strikes last week. Here's the BBC's Ben Brown.
Well, the Lebanese caretaker prime minister has been saying he's cautiously optimistic about the possibility of a ceasefire as far as Lebanon's concerned. He said it could happen within a few days, maybe even a few hours. Certainly there have been reports in the Israeli media of a 60-day ceasefire, which would pave the way to a permanent truce, with the Israeli forces pulling out of Lebanon in the first week of that ceasefire.
2 senior U.S. officials, Amos Hochstein and Brett McGurk, met with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who said that any deal on Lebanon must guarantee Israel's security. Rocket barrages fired from Lebanon killed 7 people in northern Israel, hitting agricultural areas along the border.